Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Now apologies, I didn't schedule this video. Things a little bit wibbly wobbly IRL at the moment. I've got some stuff to sort out. So videos might be a little bit spasmodic throughout the course of this week. However, I will be maintaining my streaming commitments. Tonight, 6 p.m. UK time, bagging, boarding and chatting with Gary from Nerdrotic. That's going to be unaffected, as will Friday Night Tights. So, when I saw this, because this got tweet-twatted at me, I just said to myself, I hate everyone. No, I'm gonna refine that. I hate woke, weirdwood, Hollywood. It's just full of virtue signaling people. Look at this. Look at this. Just come up on the BBC. The Biased Broadcasting Corporation, who I don't have a television license for anymore. Oh, but it's okay because I'm reading. I'm not watching. That's fine. And they have an article. Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman says she didn't do enough for diversity. Oh, I know, right? I know. But let's get into this one. Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman has admitted she didn't do enough to promote racial diversity in her shows. Kaufman, who also co-created Grace and Frankie, was asked on a virtual panel interview what she wished she knew when she started out. This is a direct quote from her. I just wish I knew then what I knew now. This isn't a direct quote from her. Because back in the 1990s, there weren't black people at all. No one had ever heard of the black or the brown people. No, it was just like white people. I never knew. I'm just so happy I've discovered them in the last 4 years. Just imagine what the theme tune for Friends would now be. So no one told me life was gonna be this racist. Your boss is a white supremacist, he's a bigot too. That's why you're always stuck on Twitter. Fuck off. I would have made very different decisions, she said. Of course, yes, because there weren't any black or brown people or people of different colours back in the 1990s. You wish you knew then what you did now. Oh, shut your bloody trap, woman. Despite its success, Friends has been criticised in recent years. Of course it has. Of course it has. It has 6 white people. So of course it's been criticised. Because you can't have a show that just operated on the chemistry of the people who were actually hired for the jobs. No! You gotta tick those boxes, regardless if it works or not. Friends has been criticised in recent years for its lack of diversity, even by its cast members. I'm sure they were crying when they were picking up their $1 million an episode fee for it. Oh, I wish I could give this $1 million to a black person. Why don't you do it then? Why don't you do it then? What's that? Oh, it's your money now. Oh, okay. What's that? You're just projecting? Oh, right, okay. Fuck out of here. What's that? You're reuniting for a Friends special? Which one of you is going blackface? Chandler? Seems like a Chandler thing to do for me. Phoebe? Yeah, Phoebe would do that. Oh my God. Kaufman added during the 2020 ATX TV festival, I mean, we've always encouraged people of diversity in our company, but I didn't do enough. And now all I can think about is, what can I do? All my waking hour, I think, which boxes should I tick? Which are the boxes that I must tick to bend my knee to the freaks and weirdos who are retroactively cancelling everybody? I've got a video planned, but I've been sorting out real life stuff today. Well, I was just gonna, and I'm gonna do it anyway, but I'll tell you what it is. It's the cancelling of the CW. They're just cancelling themselves left, right, and centre. People left, right, and centre. It's insane. It's a witch hunt. These are modern day witch hunts. Twitter is a platform of hate for witch hunting. For fucking dickwads to get on there and go, I noticed back in 2012 you said this. You're over! I'm gonna destroy your life! God in heaven. What can I do differently? How can I run my show in a new way? And that's something I not only wish I knew when I started show running, but I wish I knew all the way up through last year. It's only been in the last year that I got woke. Because up until then, I was just show running, trying to get the best people for the job in the show, and Friends was a massive success. I've got a question for you. Miss, remember this when you used to hold your hand up like that because you really wanted the fucking teacher to point at you and go, yes, as. Miss, I got a fucking question for you. Do you think, you racist, bigoted bitch, that only white people and straight people watch Friends? Do ya? Do ya? I'm listening. Do you? Social justice is a disease. It's a disease that infects people and it spreads. It's worse than COVID ever was. It affects the mind. It takes normal, rational human beings and turns them into fucking weirdos that don't know whether to cancel themselves, say sorry, keep doing what they're doing. They don't know which way to turn, left, right, up, down. Because they're so fucking afraid that the mob's gonna come after them. Then when the mob comes after you, it's game over. No more career for yousies. No more career for you. Up until last year. Shut the fuck up. In an interview earlier this year, David Schwimmer, who played Ross in a sitcom, proposed a more diverse remake. Of course. Because Friends failed because it had 6 white people in it. Wait, no. Friends was one of the most popular sitcoms in history, if not the most. Because the cast worked. The cast worked. One of the first girlfriends I had on the show was an Asian American woman, and I later dated an African American woman. That was a very conscious push on my part. Please don't cancel me. Please don't. Please don't do that. We just liked the characters. We just liked the characters. Oh, fucking hell. Lisa Kudrow, who played Phoebe, was recently asked what a modern-day reboot of Friends would look like. Oh, I could tell you what a modern-day reboot of Friends would look like. I could probably tell you how long it would last as well. And told the Sunday Times, well, it would not be an all-white cast for sure. Lisa, I absolutely 100% agree. It wouldn't, would it? So what we're going to have, there'd be 6 people. 2 would be gay. Two would be black. You got to keep it slightly predominantly white, just because. 1 would be trans. 1 would be non-binary. 1 would have a Dora the Explorer back fucking pack and be morbidly obese. Oh, however, she added that the show was of its time. I'm not sure what else, but to me, it should be looked at as a time capsule, not for what they did wrong. What did Friends do wrong? What did it do wrong? It ran for 10 seasons and was massively, massively popular. What did it do wrong? It didn't tick enough boxes. And when you're forced ticking boxes, that's not for the right reasons, is it? So that would technically be wrong, wouldn't it? Of course, silly me. Forced diversity is a good thing. It's not box ticking at all. Ay, chihuahua. Friends was arguably one of the most popular sitcoms in TV history. Not arguably, it was, period. Running for 10 seasons, yeah, you got it right, between 94 and 2004. It has since gained a whole new young audience. Yes, because it was a very well-written, funny show with a cast that had incredible chemistry with one another. But it didn't have forced diversity, and that's a bad thing. So this dumb woman falls on her own sword for the power of woke. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming 6 p.m. tonight. Bagging, boarding and chatting with Gary for Nerdrotic. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Like the stream by the time this is edited and up. You take care. Bye for now.